We're here today in Croke Park to celebrate the Access Europe Showcase. This is an annual event we do for the Access Europe programme to mark the progress that we have made, but also to celebrate the transformational impact that EU funding has on organisations and communities throughout Ireland. Access Europe is a support and capacity building programme for Irish organisations to help them access and manage EU funding. It's delivered by The Wheel and it's funded by the Department of Foreign Affairs.
The Wheel is very grateful to the Department of Foreign Affairs for funding the Access Europe programme. Without the support of the Department of Foreign Affairs, this programme simply wouldn't be happening. It's in everybody's interest in Ireland to maximise the amount of funding available to Irish civil society organisations through European funding, and there will be many millions of euro that are now coming to the sector that wouldn't have come if it hadn't been for that vital support from the Department of Foreign Affairs.
Access Europe provides a range of supports. We do a lot of research on behalf of the sector and disseminate that information out through our newsletters and through our website. We do a lot of different training and events around all aspects of EU programmes and how to manage EU projects. We provide help desk support, including one-to-one advice and mentoring for organisations who are going through the funding process. And we provide network building opportunities that help organisations to meet with other organisations, form partnerships and form collaborations with other organisations around Europe. So we're also here today to celebrate the #OurEUStory Awards. So this is a campaign that we ran this year, inviting organisations from throughout Ireland to submit their different EU stories, telling the impact that EU funding has had on their organisations and on their communities. And we're really delighted to have Minister of State for European Affairs, Thomas Byrne, presenting those awards today.
Civil society represents the people of Ireland, their communities, their special interests, and it's really important then that civil society has its voice in the democracy, tries to bring change and tries to bring benefits to citizens, and that just doesn't happen at the national level but also at the EU level as well. Civil society is driven by volunteers and in many cases voluntary organisations. So it's really important that they have the help to navigate through EU funding systems, because many of them simply don't have the capability or the staff themselves to work out how to apply for all of these particular grants that might be available. So the Wheel is here doing that work that is a benefit to everybody.
It's more important than ever that organisations benefit from applying and securing European funding. It's always good for organisations to diversify their funding, and there's lots of funding available from Europe. But there's another reason why. Increasingly, lots and lots of Irish policy in many of the thematic areas that our members work in is actually set in the European context, and it's through participating in European funding programmes that organisations can connect up and participate in shaping evolving European policy related to their particular area by networking and collaboratively working with other European colleagues in that particular space.
It's great to hear the connections that people have made with other parts of the European Union. It's great to see the real benefits that people see on the ground, and it's great to see civil society thriving, because it is really a necessary part of our democracy, and that's really visible here today.